All right, what's up, everybody? Happy motherfucking Tuesday. Hey,
Hey
this
man,
been a gigs. I can't say what I did today because my boss might be watching. But anyway, happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to another episode of You Already Know What's Up. Let's talk about it.
yeah man. It's been a it's been a week already.
Getting through. Oh, well, at least the weather's getting better though.
Man, that felt great today. I know J Mo probably enjoyed it being outside too. So,
Nah,
uh, you said no?
No.
Oh wow.
why? It's too wet.
Well, I won't say pause on that, but
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you had that. You had the wet. I mean, for the snow to be melting was cool, but shit. Then you just walking in puddles of water.
I mean, did you at least get a chance to wear your rubber duckies?
No, too damn grown for some fucking rubber duckies.
rubber ducky.
Rubber
Mm.
J-Mo, we know you got a pair, bro. You got to take a picture of them.
No, I don't. No, actually, I don't.
I thought that shit was standard issue for the post office.
I know.
No, no, it's
Hmm.
not. Nope, nope. It's
See
not
what
standard
happens when you're
issue.
trying to privatize different.
That's that Trump shit. He cut all them rubber duckies out.
Hey, you don't even get
I
no
got a
damn
law.
allowance and shit for extra gear. That's kind of messed up. What's going on, everybody? Let's pull up the check. Let us know how your day was. I'm interested in knowing what's going on. Look at Dev and Danielle. What's up? Gigs. So you guys gotta let us know what happened at Smoking with the Potentate.
Yeah,
We gotta
smoking.
talk about that.
Yeah, smoking with the potentate. First of all, thank you for everybody who came out to support. It was very well attended, so much so that uh, we almost got the fire marshals got involved just because we were so deep. But but I don't think that that transpired. But that just shows you that Meraki when we pull up, we definitely pull up. So once again, it was a great time. We had daughters and bros from, of course, Meraki Court and
Mm-hmm.
Meraki Temple, but then we also had some visitors. I saw some from Alibaba, and I'm sure there was probably some others who might have stopped in for a few and gave their blessings and support to our illustrious potentate, Mr. Milton Pinson. So yeah, it was a great event. I heard that he wants to run it back again at some point.
I got a
So
spot. I got a spot.
okay.
Oh shit, because Meraki, we show up and show out, so we can't keep getting these little small ass spots. You got to
We gonna
get a
we
little
gonna
big,
we gonna need a circus tent in a minute.
right? Because people they gonna start banning Meraki and shit from different places.
Like, we appreciate y'all money, however.
However, y'all come you're too deep, and they don't be places don't be staffed right to accommodate the masses. However, let me tell you about this club in Ecourse. It's called Vibe. I don't know if you heard about it on Facebook, but I went
Mm-mm.
yesterday because Bruce Bailey was spinning house. He's doing house music on Mondays, and I know my other boy Russell Cole spins there during the weekend. I think Friday or Saturday. However, they got a patio. It's kind of like a tiki
Mhm.
theme to it,
Okay.
and this place you can smoke cigars out there. So if we do it in the summertime, we can definitely get that spot because that is Whitney's, the past commander's people spot.
Oh, okay.
So it can accommodate about 100 people,
Okay.
and plus it would be less headache. They got good food, good drinks. I can tell you that on Monday I bought 9 drinks and
Damn.
only spent $47.
Wow. Wow.
5 whole wings, $8. Want some fries, it's like $10, $11.
Okay.
Mm.
Ample parking is secured. The vibe is vibing. So I need Meraki. Somebody need to throw an event at the vibe in E-course
Hmm.
and get in contact with Whitney because those are people. And I'm pretty sure that the price will be just right probably
Okay.
little to nothing because we coming in there with 100 motherfuckers. We gonna buy the
Yeah.
bar,
We're gonna
so
buy
they're
the
gonna
bar
make
out for sure.
and Meraki tips. So you know what I'm saying. So you gonna be great, and
Yeah.
we'll eat you out of house and home. So we're gonna order everything on the damn menu. So it's a win-win situation.
Indeed. Yeah, man. It was great to see everybody out. A lot of people came out and supported. Everyone looked nice. And of course the dive in was there. So yeah, it was a good event. I'm glad it was successful. And yeah, what up though? Danielle was good. So yeah, definitely if you are a cigar connoisseur or if you're just getting into it, um definitely, when we have the next one, you got to pull up on us.
Right. Damn, we ain't heard from Adrian in a minute. Adrian, where you been? It's been like months since you done tapped in with the show.
It has been a minute. It has been a month of Sundays.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Um, I'm trying not to go there.
Talking about Shanice.
Yeah, I can't deal with it. Of course, the place was too small. And listen, if you got a place that is only going to be able to hold 50 people, and you talking about throwing a Meraki temple party of any sort, smoking with the podium, and as many smokers that we got, that's way too small. Hell, it would have been better off throwing some tents up at the suite, and people could have got some tables and chairs all up and down the damn driveway.
Hell no.
That shit would have been nice though. Could have paid mama that money. She would have made sure that everybody had a good time.
Took the money.
She gladly would have took the money. Okay. We just have to make sure we clean up our trash.
That's right.
So I really hope that he does another Smoking with the Potentate. Hopefully that I'll be able to make it and not have a gig. I'm just gonna block that date out. J-Mo, what's on the slate? What's the next event with Meraki?
The
Easter egg hunt, right?
Easter egg hunt. So bring your kids, your grandkids, your nieces, nephews, little ones.
Are they doing
neighbors.
the candy drop again?
I'm not on that committee, sir. I wouldn't know, but I will get that for you. I will get that information for you. I think they had a meeting tonight, so
Mm-hmm.
but I will get that information out to you once I find out.
Shit, how did you and Drew like standing out in the cold trying to get into the spot?
Man, dog.
Man.
J-Mo, I had to put you out there because I can see you now like, I'm part of the dive-in. I'm part of the dive-in. They looking at you like, nigga, so you got to wait till 15 people leave.
This my house.
Man, I almost went home, man. I was like, man, forget all of this.
Do you even smoke cigars?
Every now and then. I'm not an avid cigar smoker.
Mm-hmm.
Just like basically like when the moment hits. I mean, because I always excuse me. I always think that we as blacks, we do stuff that's kind of trendy or kind of like or what's in, and I think that's where people started getting all into cigars and stuff and I just thought it was a trend. Now people just started doing it. So I mean, it's cool. I mean, for like celebrate, I'll do it for like celebratory purposes or.
Dude, in the years that I've known you, I've never seen you smoke a cigar.
See, that lets you know. I think I
never
probably
seen you do any of that.
Probably maybe smoke them maybe at least about maybe 4 times a year, 4 or 5 times a year.
Right. Anthony said that the place had no ventilation. Yeah, they did. It's just over capacity. Shit, everybody in there. You got 100 people smoking cigars. I know that shit was smoky as hell.
Man.
Dog, eyes burning. and let me tell you, because there are some of the bros that they like. I'm not a cigar smoker, but however, I cannot stand that old man smell. Like it's like they get the expensive one, but the expensive one is the one that smells the worst. sometimes.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what brand you're getting, and
That shit stink, dude.
some people feel the same way about weed, though. So I mean, I get it.
I
It's
can't stand that smell either. Like the cigarettes, weed, cigar, and then now your clothes smelling like it, and it's just this is
that's
horrible.
why hookah's your vibe, huh?
Hookah is my. Listen, I get offended or get upset when I'm at the bar when they frying chicken with yesterday's grease, and the shit just stays in your clothes.
I
Yeah.
got you.
And I'd be like, you don't smell that shit. Like if you at the bar and shit, they frying chicken, and it smell burnt. Soon it hit the grease.
Yeah.
And they keep frying and shit in there. Like, dog. No fucking way. No fucking way. No fucking way.
Well, let's get into the shit, man.
All right, we got a couple of
What
updates.
we come here to do?
We're gonna do this real brief because we talked about this shit last week. I do want to look at that dirty ass apartment in Pontiac where that lady had them kids standing there. So I did find a video because people wanted to see the rest of the house. This shit is atrocious. It is really bad. Let me see if I can pull it up.
That's sad, man, honestly. Oh,
And there she is.
Hookups.
What a sad face. That's why her ass got slapped with a $250 million cash bond. Because this is
250 million, not even thousand million.
250 million. And then my thing is, I agree with a lot of other people that why would you leave? Okay, I got a problem, Gigz. Maybe you can help me with this. Why would you take the children and let a relative have them? Like the relative didn't know what was going on. They never seen these kids, or they didn't question whether or not what the situation was. Like, why would you put them in their care when they didn't care in the first place? To like, I don't understand that.
It could be a situation where the family had distanced themselves prior to this, and they don't even fuck with the family like that, so they might not even been aware.
This is ridiculous, and she looks ridiculous. Like she need her ass kicked for real. Back in the
100%.
days, if we had sisters and cousins that would
pull up and
pull up like,
and be on goon mode. Yeah, I just think that it's just like to leave children like that and to wallow in that type of living condition is just egregious. I can't even say anything beyond that because it's just it's inexcusable. It's just inexcusable, yo. Like if you don't have enough common decency for yourself, at least have it for the kids.
You see what Shanice posted, right?
The kids are with the father family.
What the hell was he at in the beginning?
Who knows?
Who never knows, man.
How come they couldn't go with the dad? Where's he at? And when the last time he saw his kids?
That's a good question. That right there is the ultimate question. Because like if you checking on your kids all the time, you should know the situations that they're in. This is going on for 3 years.
3 years. So
3 years. So that's what I'm saying. Like 3 years, my G. Like fellas, we gotta tighten up. I'm sorry.
This is ridiculous. J-Mo, man, I'm gonna leave it alone because
So even if her bond is 250 million. So even if she paid 10%, that's 25 million.
she ain't got that money. They made sure this
So they made sure that her ass was gonna be.
She is a menace to society. Like she cannot
tied up.
She can't. No more bust downs for her. Shit.
Shit, that hair is already looking, atrocious.
Listen. I was trying not to go there because
you might as well. Look, she got
mental health is a real situation. Like looking at that bitch, you can tell she crazy. All right. Follow up number 2. With the chick, Mac.
Happy birthday, Tony.
I hate this computer. It just do stuff in the inopportune moment. Like it's just crazy. So the chick that left the 2 kids, the 2 kids that died in the van at
the casino.
This is her after the fact. We got to see this, and you guys tell me your thoughts.
What's wrong with your peoples, man?
Dude, she took that. I know she took that damn GoFundMe money and just had a ball. Gigz, she had a GoFundMe and people actually donated to her. Now, mind you, that somebody in the city donated a house to her and paid the rent for a year. So the money on the GoFundMe was allegedly for her to get a place for her and her kids. However, the remaining kids, she felt the need to party before the funeral. That too was already paid for.
How do you lose not 1 but 2 of your children?
Yeah.
And you can muster the strength, the energy, and the nerve to go out and party like ain't shit happening. I know everybody grieves differently. I get it.
That ain't no damn grieving.
But for a mother, like I can't imagine any mother that I know could be in space. And your children didn't die from cancer. Like they froze to death, which means they suffered. You know how cold you have to be to freeze to death?
I'm still trying to figure out how did the children froze to death when there was 7 people in the vehicle and everybody else was fine. That just makes me believe that those individuals were not in the van with those 2 children. And Adrian said her mother is homeless also, and they were together.
Yeah,
them partying don't look like they was,
Well, grandma wasn't at the party, or was she? Was Granny twerking?
What?
Grandma probably had the aux cord, man.
No,
had the playlist, dog.
J-Bo.
I just know that the grandmother was getting a check. Her ass was probably getting a check. And I'm pretty sure 2 or 3 of them kids was getting a check.
Yeah, that's just again, man. I just wonder about people, man. Just the state of humanity. Someday it's like I don't understand. I don't understand how we allow certain things to go on. and we're just okay with it. Like
Right.
it's beyond me. Like I really don't understand people's moral compass.
Yeah, because it's to the point. It's to the point where you can't even use mental health anymore. And some people just moral compass is just fucked up.
Fucked up, bro. Fucked up.
They priorities is fucked up. And I feel like a lot of them too, they get these baby daddies that they at some point don't want or don't care about, and they take it out on the kids
Mm-hmm.
That could
because
be.
those kids remind them of something that they don't want to be associated or involved with. So they
Right.
start doing dumb shit like neglecting the kids and keeping them in a house by themselves for years, and ain't no fucking way. Like the cousin with the one chick that the two kids that died that froze to death, how come the kids couldn't stay with her? If you were that concerned about your family and you knew their situation, why didn't you let them sleep on the floor?
I mean, I think there's a lot of questions that we're probably not going to get answers to in the sense
Right.
of, how much do people really know about their situation? Did people really keep it? Because, like I said, she just became one of those type of people in the family that nobody really fucks with to begin with. We all sometimes got those family members that we don't even deal with,
Mm-hmm.
and then. But then you find a situation like this, and it's like, oh, well, where was this cousin? It's like, well, we didn't even know because we don't rock with them like that to begin with. So,
Dude, as much as the black family gossip or every family gossip, we know what's going on with folks, and we ain't seen them in years.
True.
We do. And then, they want to kind of put the blame on the city of Detroit. Yes, she did call for help in November, but she didn't do no follow-up either. You know what I'm saying? And she herself talked about how, her cousin said that she was full of pride. Sometimes you got to let that pride
Yeah,
die
let that
down.
go.
You know what I'm saying? If you need help, it's help out there. Help is available, but you have to follow up too. Like that one call, you make one call. And the city, and you got the city in the uproar, got the mayor talking about, he want to try to figure out what happened. Well, shit, if I was homeless, I'm calling 1,000 times until I can get me a place.
Yeah,
Or I'll be sleeping on the floor in more manner. Shit.
And
I mean, yeah.
we done
I
it
mean,
already.
yeah. She could be like, they said they was gonna call me back, but you know how many? They're probably getting tens of thousands of calls a day. It's gonna
Mm-hmm.
slip somebody's mind on like maybe need to call them back, but also they need to take the initiative on their own. Like, all right, I called you on Monday, you ain't called me back on Tuesday. Hey, I'm calling you on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna call you twice on Thursday.
Yeah.
Speaking
Sad
of delusional
situation.
chicks, because
Right.
the women, they always talking about guys do some crazy stuff, but I'm starting to see more and more in the headlines that women are doing some crazy retarded shit. Like somebody
Come
done
on, talk
slipped
about
them
it.
a Mickey. Like I just don't understand. Like what's happening here. And I hate the internet. The internet is just telling it all. Like it's just unbelievable of what's out there. But we're gonna share the story about this chick, this delusional chick.
No. So I called my baby's father and asked him if he could get my lights turned on for me. He said no because I have a husband and that's his responsibility. How is that his responsibility to pay my lights to get turned back on after they get turned off? That you have kids that stay here. You don't care about your kids. I understand that I have a husband. Granted, don't beat me up over it. But we fell on hard times. So as my baby's father, I feel like you're supposed to pick up the slack. So you rather for your kids be in the dark than to help your baby mother get her lights turned back on? What if I didn't have a husband? Would you have helped me then? These men is crazy. Sir, help me get my lights turned on. Don't worry about my husband. He's doing what he's supposed to do as a man. As my baby daddy, you should be helping me.
I know you fucking lying. If I could just reach through the screen and strangle this bitch, I would. You got a whole husband at home and the lights are off and you ain't looking like you missing not damn meal, and you trying to tell your baby daddy to pay your light bill because you was irresponsible. You and your husband can't pay y'all bills. Y'all eating. And you mad because he won't. You got a whole husband. How you say that he's taking care of doing, he's doing what he needs to do when you begging your baby daddy to get the lights turned on? Help make that make sense, because I'm not understanding this shit. These motherfuckers is on Mars.
You raggedy bitch. That's all I'm gonna say. Because my thing is, lady, you went and up and got married.
Facts.
That is y'all household. Ain't got it to do with me. That is between you and that man that you married. It is your responsibility to take care of your household. Now, the kids can come live with me until y'all get y'all shit together, and then they can resume going back over there with you if that's what you so choose.
Right.
But to damn near demand and think that I'm crazy because I'm not helping you pay. I'm not paying another man's comfort.
Ain't no man
I'm not
doing that.
I'm not paying for another man's comfort.
Hell no.
No, she said if it was a situation where she was single and I might help.
That's a different situation.
That's a different
but
situation.
She got a whole husband at home.
But you got a whole husband that ain't me.
Right.
Nah. And then you talking about what he doing what he's supposed to do.
How? The lights off. How? What happened? Because they don't start turning the lights off until 90 days, until miss about 2-3 bills. Like, and where the hell they at? Down south? Them light bills ain't high like it is up here.
So my thing is, and I think right, Shanice said, they got programs, or you could have, like, I just what the nerve of some of these women, man. And that's what I'm saying. It's just like, this be the shit we be talking about. Like, the entitlement. Like, you think that we're entitled to help you when you have a whole nother man living there.
What is he doing?
We're not. I am not paying for another man's comfort. No.
This shit is ridiculous. Oh my God. So, Gigz, you brought this. Listen, stop bringing this foolishness to me, because I started reading through this and I'm just floored. So there is a Facebook comedian. I think his name is Tyrion.
Yep.
Caldwell.
TC, I kill you.
TC, I kill you. I don't know if you guys follow him or not, but I think that you guys need to look him up on Facebook and look at the shenanigans that he's going through. And what first of all, before we go on to the other part with the Kappa situation, was he really married, or was this just a show marriage for likes, clicks, and follows and views?
I don't know. I remember I've often, I've been following him for years, and I just liked his content because he was funny. But he's always kind of talked about having a lady or whatnot, but I never knew if he was, I've never heard him say wife. So I don't know if this is before he started making content, or this is what, or during, but I've always heard him say like my lady or something like that, which a lot of, husbands will say like, but they might not always say wife, but you think at some point he probably would have said it.
So the chick that claims to be his wife was talking about this is some bullshit. This is ridiculous. So there was a chick that was claiming to be his wife, that they were living together in a home, and she said that she had been paying $1,000 a month for rent. Right. That means that he did. Okay. So if he's this big content creator, he didn't have no money to pay rent. So he had her to pay the rent every month. Right.
No. So they were splitting the rent.
Okay. Allegedly, because there was no split. Okay. So to her, she thought she was splitting the rent. So she was paying $1,000 and he was supposed to be paying another $1,000. And then the story goes on. You know, I was gagging at work. I'm looking at this shit like, what the fuck? So it was only until somebody was having a conversation with her about this place being TC's mother's place, and that he had been renting or been staying there, and that he was there with another chick, his ex, before them two got together. So she ended up finding out that she had been paying $1,000 to his mother and him. So she played along, and I guess she got to the point where she was getting ready to get out. I think it was around December the 28th or something, the end of December, right? And she gave this nigga a stack of Monopoly money and told him he was out. And from that, and Gigz, you got to help me with this, because I think like that was like a snowball effect. And now he's talking about that he good, and now all of a sudden he bisexual and gay and the nigga is gay. I looked at first, I'm like, okay, this nigga is gay as hell. So I don't even know how where any of this came from, because that chick must got some pictures and some videos, and before it get leaked out, he wanted to tell him on himself. You know, nigga, he gets on there and talks about how he knew that he was gay at 12 or some shit, that he was at the swimming
pool,
and his little ding ding got hard because he saw another dude jumping on the
So here's the thing though. So the whole background behind this is that he's a comedian, and he does shows, he's done concerts, he does all this stuff. Now I'm not entirely sure if this isn't another joke, because he's often said, like, he's like, if people are spreading lies, he's like, why not use it to benefit me? Like, if you're gonna lie about me, I might as well profit off of it.
Gigz, he ain't lying.
So he's been telling this story, and he's basically playing with the public, saying like, I could be telling the truth or I could not be. You'll never know, but you're gonna keep coming back to try to figure it out. And that's how he's getting more clicks, more like, I mean, and from that standpoint, it's brilliant, because you're gonna come, because people are invested and they want to find out, but they are, and you know, we don't know if he's actually bisexual or not.
Gigz, you don't have the radar. That nigga is okay.
I mean, listen,
gay people have children all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know.
Some chick let him stick her.
Yeah,
and had this,
he could be bisexual. He's bisexual. Right. That's what
so
he's
claiming. Kept changing it up. He said that some people think that he's bisexual, but he said that he was gay and that he was freaky. But I digress. But that house was nasty as fuck. His house was just as nasty as that damn house in Pontiac.
Oh,
and why would you put that online?
Well, he was just saying, he was saying like, look, this is not, he's basically saying like, look, it was something like, I'm in between shit. But this is what, he's like, this is the reality of the situation. He's like, look, I got my own place. He's like, it's junky right now. It wasn't
that ain't junky.
But
go back and look. I got to find this shit because this shit was not that Gigz. I know you lying. That's not junkie. Junkie is having a few clothes here and there, not shit piled up in the kitchen, just looking like that shit been there for months.
So eventually, all this stuff is coming out because he's a social media celebrity, and of course, he's always portrayed himself to be a member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. Now, the other part about that is that they're saying that he's not legitimately a member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated.
That nigga on the purple alert?
No, I've never seen him, and I've never heard any other. I guess I've been watching his content. I've never seen any other members of the fraternity say anything else about him being a perp. Now, he has a brand on his chest, and he's often seen, he's been on his campus twirling the canes. He's been at homecoming twirling and doing all this stuff. Now, they call him a renegade.
Pause. Gigz, you say he been at home twirling.
At homecoming twirling his cane, Stop. Okay. All right. I see what y'all did there. Yeah. Pause. I didn't even catch that. I was just so wrapped up trying to get the story out. Hey. But he's been seen doing his fraternity, movements and steps, and he often makes fraternity jokes and whatnot. So I'm not a member of the fraternity, so I haven't seen anybody else who are members say anything about him not being legit. So I mean, hey, as far as I'm concerned, he's been legit. But then now people are saying like, well, he's not listed in the National Registry, which all members, if you've actually crossed the sands, your name goes into the registry. So
that nigga got in and got kicked out before he got to that point, but
might have been, and he might have, done most of. He might have even crossed, but his situation could be different. I don't know.
Can we?
But the thing is, there now people are saying that he's not a member. They're like, well, how you gonna denounce an organization that you were never officially a member of?
That's kind of
no, but that's the case. If he wasn't one, then they would have called him out a long time ago. Someone would have called him out a long time ago.
That's what I'm saying. Especially when you a social media, celebrity like that, and you constantly wearing, and you got your shirt off, and you got a brand,
right?
And he told, like, even in his letter, he wrote to the fraternity and said, like, to nationals, like, at this time I'm denouncing. Well, he basically is pulling back because he felt like people who were supposed to in his fraternity who were
supposed to do a motherfucking thing. No, they don't. No, they do not. No, back up what? That foolishness?
They feel like the fact that he's being lied on and people who are saying all this stuff about him, they haven't said anything. They haven't spoken against that as far as vouching for his character.
Well, he lied first, coming up with this fake stuff to get some money off of social media. Clearly, that he's not getting because he can't pay his rent and clean his house. But can we play a little bit of this video so folks?
Go ahead.
Just let them see this foolishness because you can't make this shit up.
Never thought that I would be gay. Actually bisexual. And I'm gonna tell you where it all started. Now this is the truth, okay? Because I am a content creator and everything that we post is the truth. So you got to believe it.
Sarcasm.
Pictures, videos, everything that shows evidence.
He must live in Atlanta.
That Texas. I am. I've been trying to hide it for years now. I knew I was gay one time. I was at the swimming pool and the dude was on the diving board and he was jumping. And I remember watching him jumping in like slow motion. The water was glistening off his chest. And I was in the water swimming. When I was swimming, I realized I was getting a slight erection. And I'm looking up at that and Winnie was jumping to that motherfucker. I remember thinking to myself, I was about 12 years old, but I realized I had feelings for men. So I created my ex-wife. I created the story about me being homosexual, and my supporters supported me anyway. I didn't even know if y'all would fight with me like that. And I'm $100,000 in revenue up now. I'm able to go and buy my baby some furniture and shit now. You know, because this is reality. This is shit that content creators don't show you. So stop believing. I'm not nasty. I just been real busy taking care of my baby, doing things I got to do. I'm a single parent. I got help, but I'm a single parent when it's time for me to do it. Cooking with Kaya don't show you this part. So I'm gonna show y'all my reality and show y'all who I really am. And some of y'all gonna accept me for who I am. Some of you ain't. Some of you ain't gonna believe I'm saying I'm gay.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
It's so conflicted, man, but it's funny.
I don't know. This is. I looked at a lot of his content. That shit is suspect.
Yeah,
I'm spinning my jaw wheel.
So, yeah, man. I just think that that whole situation, because I was like, I mean, because a lot of times people, say that people who dress up like women who play those, comedic roles are gay, and it's like, even when Dave Chappelle, they talked about Dave Chappelle, how he didn't want to do it for the Chappelle show, but it's like, well, you got people like Eddie Murphy, Martin.
They're getting a big check for that shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, I put some women clothes on too. You pay me a couple $1 million. Shit.
So he's like, well, I don't have to do that to be funny. And so that was his stance. And then, I'm not, indifferent either way, But yeah, this whole situation was crazy.
You want to know what else is crazy? And I have a problem with this. Pastor Ken Locke is running for mayor for the city of Detroit.
Okay.
I just believe like the separation of church and state. I think if you're a religious leader, just stay in that. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to migrate this over here. Let's keep it separate, because everybody don't believe what you believe, and you try to bring your belief system into a political arena that's supposed to be something for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my opinion. I think he should stick with the 18,000 churches that he have. He doesn't need another job, and he damn sure don't need another check. So what is he going to do as the mayor if he gets elected? Clearly he has a big following, and shit, that's about, he can probably get a third of Detroit's vote. So it's a possibility that he may, get in there once, if we don't get some other folks that's a little bit bigger than him in there to run.
Well, speaking as a member of Triumph,
I'm so sorry.
Oh no, I mean, don't apologize to me. I'm,
He about to kick your ass, Antonio.
No, I mean,
Just for talking about Triumph.
No, I'm not. This is not a beehive.
Triumph.
This is not the beehive. Okay, I'm not. You go to your church, whatever you feel comfortable with, right? That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as you find God, that's the important thing.
That's a whole different topic.
But the thing is that, and I serve in different capacities at church, right? I do the media ministry and also have done security. Okay, and the thing about it is when people talk about church and state, the objective was more to keep the state out of the church, not the church out of the state. So
they both can be true at the same time.
Sure you can.
You want to keep the state out of the church, but you want the church to be in the state.
Yeah, because when you have the state, they can't mandate a religious thing. But when you coming from a religious thing, you're not mandating people to follow Christ because you the mayor or the governor or
but that's president. Your moral compass. That's what you're going to use to try to help guide and shape whatever policy and agenda that you're trying to set forth. How can you not do that?
Well, that's anybody though, because my thing is whether you're a pastor or whether you, I mean, like for example, Joe Biden, I think he was a practicing, was he Catholic? Okay, well, everybody's gonna have, most people have religious beliefs.
But he wasn't a priest.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so why does every president, if that's the case, God bless America, you're bringing religion into it, so you can't.
God is universal. That's a different,
Exactly. So, and Ken
God
Locke is not saying Jesus Christ in there. He's saying he's not preaching from First John when he's doing the State of the City address. He's addressing.
But he's gonna be trying to
issues.
have revivals at the Manugian.
No. No, it's ridiculous. I
can see Kirk Franklin right now at the inaugural ball.
Probably, but I mean, it's like, okay, so what? I mean, what's the difference of having Kirk Franklin and Megan? I'd rather have Kirk Franklin than Donald Trump have Megan Thee Stallion.
You tell your pastor just to stay pastoring.
He's still gonna do that.
He can't do both. We don't want no damn mayor that's gonna be pastoring 7,000 churches and trying to run the city at the same time.
What I don't like about it is that, to me, it's given the incentive for what Detroiters that vote have always been, just voting on the popular person.
Exactly.
On who they ain't no different from when Martha Reeves was on the damn city council or when Gil Hill was trying to run for mayor and everything. It's just that it gives that thing, and really none of the candidates that I have read upon so far, if I was a registered voter in Detroit, which I'm not, the ones who I've seen,
the
ones who I've seen campaigning, I wouldn't vote for. I probably would have I would throw my own name in the hat before then.
I'm probably gonna vote for myself because not to get too deep into it, but I just don't see where they can. Detroit is at a level, regardless of people's opinion, that Detroit is better off today than it has been 20 years ago. Okay. However, like I'm not seeing where they'll be able to keep the momentum going up. I'm not seeing it. They don't even have enough friends with a lot of money to even help that.
And that's, I mean, Sheffield got her dad, but
that's her dad, and there ain't enough money around that. Like you don't know nobody. It's not like you hanging out with fucking the illegits and everything. Somebody that got a few dollars to make some shit pop. Your friend's still on welfare. Like I'm just not. Yeah.
Well, in regards to, like I said, I think that Ken Locke isn't the only he's not the first pastor to do it. Raphael Warnock does it in Georgia, so
he's a senator.
Exactly, but what I'm saying is that it's in politics. Is what my point is, that you have preachers and people, and quite frankly, I think you need some of that sometimes, because granted, as much as not to say that you have to, he's going to be in there preaching from the, like it's a pulpit, but I think you need people who have a moral compass, as we just talked about earlier, that, I'm not going to cheat, people on some of their funds. I'm not going to, I want to have a heart for the people. And I mean, don't get me wrong, Mike Duggan has done a phenomenal job with the city of Detroit. I think he's going to win governor, and I think he's probably going to do a very good job there as well. But I don't think just because someone has a profession, I mean, looking at Ken Locke's resume, I mean, the guy has proven that he can take something and take nothing and make it something.
What did he do to take nothing to make it a something?
Because he took one church that didn't have that many members by the time when he started, the one on Liddesdale, and now you've got 7 campuses. You got one in Flint, you got East Campus, which is off 75, you got North Campus, which I attend, which is right there in Southfield, you got Northville.
So he acquired the churches, but this is the same guy that couldn't even get the loan to build his own church. So he ended up acquiring other churches.
That's the thing. It's like, okay, if the city is saying like, okay, we have a block on this because of whatever, and I don't have all the particular information, but it's not like he didn't try, and it's not like he didn't have a plan B. He definitely has a plan
because they
B.
didn't have the money, because it was the same thing with the Marvin Winans when they at the tail end where these mega churches were trying to build, that the contractors were not going to do the work if they didn't come up with the majority of the money. So if he had all of these congregants and had all of this going on, how come they couldn't? But they can spend thousands of dollars to get artists to come to the church and sing and hoorah and rent out
Little Caesars Arena and all that.
Arena and all of that, but you can't take that money and put it together so you can create you one big church, you know. And I get it, and it is a populist church, and I get it, you know. Popcorn churches are in, you know, you get an hour of power and then you can leave your offering at the back door, and that is attractive to a lot of people that don't want to sit in church for 3 or 4 hours. But I just feel like he just needs to concentrate on his flock.
Okay, and you're entitled to that opinion. All I'm saying is that
case, me and J-Mo about to run for mayor. Shit, J-Mo, you can use my address
anyway. So I mean, but
ain't nobody about to be willing and dealing with him.
But the thing is that all I'm saying is that I think you can have. You can't just necessarily just limit somebody just because, you know, like, oh, you do this. What do you know? It's like, you know, you'd be surprised at what people know. That's all I'm saying.
And Gigz, I hate to tell you, your pastor can't preach. That nigga can't preach for shit.
You're entitled to that opinion. You're entitled to your opinion.
Hell, I can do that with my turn up ministry.
Okay.
At least we got chicken and waffles downstairs, and you can BYOB in the church.
What are you predicating that upon? Just out of curiosity.
That nigga can't preach.
Based on what though?
Okay, so I would rather listen to Joel Osteen.
Oh my God. End of story. All right. Next topic. Next topic. Oh my God.
At least he make you feel good and shit, all motivated. Ain't preaching no substance or nothing, but they make you feel all good, like you done, you know.
All right.
Nothing like a good motivational speaker, and it's free.
That's exactly what he is. A motivational speaker, church, not a preacher.
I wouldn't be giving a damn offering. I'm just like, thank you for your service. I'm out. I'm about to go to
That's exactly what he is, a motivational speaker, not a preacher.
I'm about to start me a church up.
I can't believe you fixed your mouth to say that.
What?
Joel Osteen.
I mean, you asked me to compare shit. I didn't
ask you to compare. I asked you to prove what you have yet to do. How a person.
We can pull up the videos, like, you know.
Okay, what's the rubric? Let me put it that. Let me use my educational words. What is the rubric that you are gauging his effectiveness as a preacher on?
As the style. Okay. Someone that don't need notes, because you should already have it in there. Someone that's not reading the teleprompter.
He doesn't read the teleprompter.
Well, he reads that tablet, and the shit is on the tablet.
He doesn't.
What is the notes then? He's not off the hip.
It's the Bible, and he. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Like Gigz did say he was security, so Gigz.
I understand. You know, Gigz ain't always in the sanctuary. He in the back, secure.
I'm about to say Gigz may put the Bible scripture into his tablet and handed it to him.
I know he over the media. He know that man ain't that somebody. He got some people writing that shit. He trying to go to 7 churches in an hour. Get out of here.
Okay.
But I love you, Gigz.
I love you too. But I mean, my thing is, you have to.
Tell like to stay at his church. Just stay there. Just stay at.
I'm gonna tell him go. I'm gonna tell him go with God. Whatever God takes you, go. That's where
on the spiritual beltway. That's where God told him to go, and he needs to stay. It's a loop. Don't interrupt the loop.
Okay.
Do your 7 churches in 1 hour. Okay. Don't go here. I digress.
Jesus.
He fixed it. What Tamika say? All pastors write their sermon and follow along as they preach. Okay, we getting off this, but
you open it up. That's your fault. You sit on that pot, brother.
He's trying to stay on point. Real preachers don't need to do all that. The Holy Spirit gives them unction, and they just speak what thus says the Lord. Hallelujah. But
who told you that? Oh my God. Whew.
Gigz, I'm sorry that the Reformation that you're a part of is
it's not even just triumph, bro. Like that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Dog.
Do you
see? Y'all gotta forgive Gigz. He ain't never been to the real black church. He ain't been to no Kojic church.
Kojic is the real boy.
He ain't been to no Pentecostal church. You know, they
this conversation over where you just said
no AME. Because what? Oh, I forgot. Triumph is non-denominational, so you know.
Yes, it is non-denominational.
Yeah. They couldn't get They couldn't be a part of a Reformation. It's fine.
No.
It's cool. It's cute. Who's the overseer? He ain't even no apostle. So who started the church?
They're dead. What do you mean? The person who started the church is deceased.
That's convenient.
As if people don't die. Tony, stop talking. Stop talking. Stop, please.
They gotta elect another board. Shit.
Oh my
Lord. All right. But check this out.
Let me guess, you love a bishop, don't you?
Huh?
You love a bishop, don't you?
No, it's the apostle, then the bishop, then the pastor.
Where you see bishop in the Bible? Don't worry, I'll wait.
There's bishops there.
No, where? Where's it mentioned?
Read it in the King James.
Show me. Tell me where it is.
I will after the podcast. Okay. I'll show you. There's bishops in there.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Look in the Old Testament.
Oh God! Get me out of here.
Somebody get Gigz into a real church. You need some of that oil.
No, that's what's your problem. You had too much of that cute oil. That's what's wrong with you. You sound drunk as hell.
No, you know what? I get it from J-Mo, so it's all right.
Oh man, sci-fi has nothing to do with this. so don't even bring us into this.
All right, listen. So the white people done saved the Renaissance building. Thank God. For right now. It just came out today.
So what they gonna do with it?
They trying to apply for national historical preservation.
I agree with that. I have some nice fond memories of the Renaissance.
Yeah, me too. Skipping school at the damn theater. But yeah.
They got the movie theater, you know.
What was that thing up at the top?
Yeah, the little restaurant on top.
The restaurant that go around.
Just spin around.
Yeah. So hopefully they put a stay in it. So I guess it got approved today. And I'm happy about that. And they doing it the national way, because if you do it the city way, it takes forever, as we already know with 3,500. Niggas is worse than red tape. So
niggas still got dust in this motherfucker, dog. All right, come on, continue, dog. Before I go on a tirade about that building.
Go ahead. They still got asbestos. Okay, listen, and we got a few more. No, I think we better not. Because I got questions. We need to bring them on the podcast. We got questions. We need updates because this shit been too long.
What, 4 years?
I'm mad because Whitney, her chapter, they meet at the White People Lodge in Lincoln Park. They only pay like $50.
I got my own theories about that one too, though. But I'll leave that alone as well. We'll talk about these offline.
We'll talk about these offline. I don't know. Maybe we should find a building, start renting that shit out, make some money. Yeah.
Y'all traveling by plane anywhere?
Hell no. I'm getting on the train or I'm driving.
Skip all that.
I just found out you can take an Uber from Detroit to Chicago.
For how much? $300.
$2,000.
No, it's just about $300. It's fine, you get a few folks together. You split the bill.
I don't know if I would take a Uber from Detroit to Chicago. I mean, as a way of not to drive, yeah, but I don't know.
But then coming back, so that's a $600 trip.
But if you got 6 people, then it's great. You get the XL.
Yeah, but niggas be cheap, man. So niggas gonna
Gigz, you looking like you want to cut my throat, bro. You better calm down.
I'm calm, bro. What you
It's called
mean?
entertainment. The fuck
I know.
You looking over there all huffy and puffy because talk about your little pastor. It's all right.
But nah, man, niggas be cheap, but people be cheap on the Ubers, man. You be needing the XL, but you'll just rather go with this person who's in a Ford Focus.
I mean, it depends on the situation. I mean, people got money to spend, I guess. Times is hard. Like, I'm thinking about not eating out anymore because I went somewhere. I went to that place on 6 Mile where they have like 6 or 7 different little pop-up restaurants and shit in there. I spent $15 for 3 tacos and they even wasn't that good either.
Yep.
And then turned around. Where else did I go? I went somewhere and had a fucking hamburger and some fries for like $17 gig. Like, for real?
Off a food truck or?
No. Where the fuck was I at? I was at somebody event. And I was thinking, I'm like, for all this money, I could have made that shit less than that. So I went to Kroger's the other day and I figured it out. If I go every other day and just spend $20, I can make my meal for 2 or 3 days. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
So if you start seeing me pop up with a lunch bag, I'm making my shit at home, or I'm gonna eat at home before I go out.
You might have to curtail your drinking there.
No, I got a plan with that too. So I'm just gonna take a pop bottle, pour a little bit out, and then I'm just gonna add in there and bring it in with me. Or give me a water bottle and fill it up with vodka. Nobody would know.
As much as these drinks is, man, you might as well sneak it. Get you
a fifth.
Not even a fifth. Just bring you a couple of shots in and stuff. And
right. Shit, I'm about to start walking around with a man purse with double shots. You get a shot. You get a shot. You get a shot. Everybody get a shot. Here you go, $1 shot.
Passing them up like peanuts at the Tigers game.
Hell no, I'm about to sip that myself. Shit, just go back out to the car and parking lot pimp, and then come back into the bar.
Yep,
they can't stop you from doing that.
No, you go out to the car, get you a drink, and then come back in.
Right, the weather done broke now, so we good. We Gucci.
You was barbecuing on Belle Isle today, weren't you?
No, but I do want to buy one of those smokers though and put it on my porch. I'm about to be like Black this summer. I'm about to smoke everything. I'm smoking everything from turkey legs to.
Don't be like Black.
Raccoon. No, raccoon. Maybe like some pig feet, but not no raccoon. That's all right. I'm bringing that shit to Moore Manor. It's all good.
Hey, you can bring the smoker.
Yeah, J-Mo grill it for you.
No, I'm gonna smoke it and then I'm gonna bring it.
Oh shit.
Hey, I would appreciate that instead of ending up on food and stuff.
Yeah, I do want to like smoke one of those, like a pork belly, or some briskets and different things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do some experimenting.
No, I want to
if you do chicken, somebody. So if you did some chicken and let's say you put some sauce on it, but people didn't want the sauce, would you wash it off?
No, I had to make the chicken. I had chicken without the sauce. It'd be dry as fuck, but they can have it without the sauce. That shit, dog. That shit gonna be so dry. Man, I'll do legs. It's hard to dry legs out, so it's good.
Okay. Damn, I forgot my thought now. But you was talking about. Oh no, do y'all ever see that one guy?
Who?
some dude, he's from the South, but this dude was like cooking like fucking bare shoulder. Like
Oh
he had it
yeah, I
like
seen that. Yeah, bear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would have ate that shit. Not low key.
so
I'm
yeah,
not
I
even
would have
lying.
tried it. Yeah, I would have
Yeah,
tried that shit.
all I need is some sweet baby rays and some Hawaiian sweet roll. I'm good. Put it on
my
my
Hawaiian
plate.
sweet rebel. All right.
Hell yeah.
Maybe
Mm-mm.
a little bit of honey mustard too, though. But
Honey mustard
yeah.
with bear shoulder.
Like we had it before, so we know we'll go with it. Well, honey mustard. You
That's
put
like
it on your
putting
bear
ketchup
shoulder?
on chicken. No,
How dare
no.
you? Nigga, you've never had bear shoulder before. How you
No, that's
know?
like that's like people putting sugar in grits.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, J-Mo.
No, man,
We've had it either or. It all depends,
there's something terribly wrong with sugar in grits.
Yeah.
Well, when you got children that were reared with a bottle with sugar water, so you expect them to put sugar on grits, as opposed to those that ate farina out of the box.
Not farina.
So this all depends on how how they were reared when they were,
You might
young.
have to get you some cream of wheat if that's the case. Shit.
No, cream of wheat was
Yeah.
for the white folks. They just put a nigga on the box.
I'm gonna say that nigga look like black. But Danielle says
Help
sugar
us,
goes on
Jesus.
grits.
Sugar don't go on grits.
No.
She from Flint. It's okay.
Point of order.
Let's make sure you boil your water first. 30 minutes.
Damn.
Oh, well, shit, that got to go in no water in Flint. I'm good.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Just give me a dry pack. I'll just put the grits in my fucking mouth. Fuck it.
Antonio, Tamika says she got a smoker that she never used, so you might can buy that off her.
Okay. Inbox me, Tamika. I'll buy it from you. And it got to be the one that you can control with your phone, though. I don't want no old school one.
Adrian says she put honey and hot sauce on her meat. Pause.
Honey and hot sauce on her meat.
Mm-hmm.
Antonio, you just brought up something, yeah. Because I want a grill
She
that
got
you can
Farina
control.
right there.
I want a grill that you can control. You can control with your with the phone.
Your phone.
That's the whole idea. You at work and you can check your temperature and everything. Put that motherfucker up under the ring cam so you can see what's happening. Make sure that bitch don't blow up on your porch. But yeah, I think I can handle that.
Man.
Shout out to everybody that used to eat that farina out of the Focus Hope box.
I never had it, so
we know J-Mo.
J-Mo been luxury his whole life.
No, I ain't gonna say it's been luxury my whole life, but I never
This
had
boy,
it.
mama,
came out the womb with some baby Ferragamos on.
He ain't never had no potted meat, no hog head cheese.
No, I had potted meat. No, man, dog, my dad used to make me take that shit to school, man. The thing is, I was switched with my boy because my boy used to love the potted meat. So
gross. That shit smelled and look like cat food.
That Vienna sausage.
I fuck with that with mustard only though. We good with the Viennas.
No, I rather give me the little Smokies.
Eckrich.
Bougie.
It could be Eckrich or Johnson fries, whatever they call, but
Hell no.
I'm bringing a whole plate of Vienna sausages to More Manor.
More Manor.
Yeah. These are gonna be the hors d'oeuvres. I'm put some horseradish on it.
Somebody eat them. Andrea eat them. She from Inkster, so I'm pretty sure they eat them.
Don't do my girl like that.
If you got some sauce on it, we might have to wash it off first.
Who is washing off sauce on chicken? What?
Oh, you missed it, then. You should have been here. You should have been over here, then.
Who did that?
We'll talk offline.
You allowed that shenanigan to happen at your house? Like in your sink?
I didn't.
She washed the sauce. I'm sure it's a she. It couldn't be a guy.
No, she told him to do it, and he did it.
Him being black.
We'll talk afterwards.
Damn, that nigga a pushover. No fucking way.
God damn.
The comments made by Antonio are his and his alone.
Right. And
I don't say nothing that I can't say in person, but you know, it's
Thomas
fine.
Express and not that of the rest of
Adrian says Smoky Links. That's what it is. Smoky Links.
Smoky Links, yeah.
Smoky Links. Eat them and wheat.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, here's a man. While we on there, question for the ladies: would you actually, if there was some sauce on some, let's say,
We was
some sauce on your chicken or
Pause.
steak? Pause.
Pause.
Or let's just say there was a condiment that you didn't like. Let's
That
say
doesn't help.
Let's say part of garlic parmesan, and you didn't like it. Would you make your man wipe it off? Well, not your man. What?
raw tonight. What the fuck? Sorry.
So, and not because this person is not their man. So it was just somebody that you know that was there, right? And she made that person wash the meat.
Pause. Yeah.
Was it a subliminal message or something?
No. She just
Did she want to see him wash his meat in your sink?
No, the person didn't like the sauce on the chicken, didn't like garlic parmesan on the chicken. So she asked him, I don't know, she asked or made him.
Probably.
Wipe the garlic parmesan off the chicken.
And what was y'all doing? Y'all was just watching?
I was at a family barbecue, so I wasn't present.
I think people were just.
Is this chick somebody that me and Gigz know, or somebody I know?
Yeah, y'all seen them before.
Okay, so I'm thinking they was at Moore Manor.
Yeah, unfortunately. Why? Yeah, all the shit, all the bullshit.
Okay, so I'm narrowing it down because you know we ain't got no good sophisticated people there. So you know, so because our group, J-Mo, our group is special. We ratchet as fuck. So I'm trying to figure out. There had to been a meaning behind that because ain't nobody. No. She wanted to see if he was gonna do that shit, and he did it.
Love wins. He loved her, and
they're not even together.
Hey, but love wins. You ain't got to be with. Hey, Bobby Womack wasn't with Sam Cooke's wife, and so
we about to have it. You know what? I'm gonna have these two people. They need to come on the show. I'm down to like 3 individuals in my head. I can see some of this happening.
Tamika says what?
3 females and 2 guys in particular that I know that would do some crazy shit like that, and I'm not really understanding why would they do that unless they just pussy hungry.
I know who wouldn't. Jeremy Jermaine Moore. I know that.
Gigz is not doing that.
I know. Hell no. I've been through that damn chicken at her ass. Like, that damn shit.
Nigga.
You just ain't eating at all. Shit.
I got this celery stalk if you want.
No, I better eat one of Morgan lunch.
We got some farina in there. We got some Vienna sausage in
the you better take some of this damn double good popcorn I've been buying for the last 6 months, supporting people's
kids
endeavors and shit.
Right.
Y'all want no damn chicken? You better eat some of this popcorn.
See, that's why some people need to eat before they come over there. Like, just eat at home first and then come over.
Or just be like, you can just bring your whole Chinese food and just, you know.
But I share mass. You know what I'm saying?
You did.
I was trying to feed a multitude with 3. I'm gonna stop.
Separation of podcast and church, right?
Separation of podcast and church. But you know, and I still ate what was there too. That shit was good. Oh God, we're gonna get in so much trouble.
Oh shit.
I hate it here.
Man. It's nothing like it. Nothing.
All right, so quick question, man. So all right, since we killing time.
We not, but go ahead.
Delta only giving people 30,000 for a plane that ran up that
flipped
landed.
upside down.
Shit, I would
Yeah.
have taken that too and still sued, but I'll take 30,000.
Trauma. The damn wings broke off. That's where the fuel. So you in a tube waiting on a hot ball of fire. Pause to go through there and burn, and you're literally in a microwave afterwards.
They didn't die, Jeremy.
I know, but still, it's still trauma. And here's my question: where was the person at in the exit row? Because
Let me tell you,
because they sure didn't open the door.
Doors.
they didn't open the door.
They couldn't flip. They couldn't get it because it was upside down.
and let nobody else out.
They was
Damn.
disoriented,
Right.
and plus they didn't even read that little card.
I'll never read the card either, so I'm like, shit. Are I supposed to just open?
You can just turn and push. Shit.
Them doors heavy as fuck. You trying to
They
push it
are.
out? They are.
They are.
Shit. It'd be the smallest person in the exit seat. Tell me, yeah.
Right.
The
Nah,
fuck, we about to die.
For
Little
my
alley
pain,
weigh 115 pounds.
Speaking of airplanes, y'all remember that one movie that Denzel Washington was in?
Flight.
When
he was
Yeah.
drunk.
Why I feel like that shit is happening. This is
That's what's been going on lately. Niggas just
Well,
be popping up.
no, it's because your man's got rid of all the FAA people and stuff, and
we had more flight crashes in 30 days than we had in almost 20 years.
that's because your man's done fire all the
Well,
FAA
shit, it don't
people.
matter to them because they fly a private jet. Well, the shit, they've been crashing too. Shit. Yeah. I think I'm about to get my pilot license.
Lord.
I'm gonna take you on Gigz for a ride.
Bullshit.
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 I'll
It'll be. I'll take you a ride in a flight simulator. How about that?
I'll wait till you get your.
Yeah.
I'll wait till you get your 10,000 hours of flying time.
Shit, I wouldn't fly no damn airplane. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is. Yeah, we need to stop because I feel
we
like.
Gotta talk about next week though.
Gigz, you got us about this hot mess shit.
Hey man, look, we gotta get back to the bullshit.
Yeah, this
Gigz, I be feel like you always want to talk about that shit because I feel like you be throwing them signals to other people and you know they be listening and seeing this podcast. Like,
look, I'm all about content. You know, I'm a content creator. So
that shit gets us in trouble though.
That's why we be popping.
Okay, we're gonna go back to the shits. I guess the weather is getting better now. So
it's about to be
I think these next half a dozen shows, it's gonna be a hot mess. It's gonna be fucked up. Yeah.
Oh, Adrian, post it. Adrian, your announcement, put it in the House of Sync group as well, please. That's dope.
Yeah.
All right, Gigz, let's talk about the give them a brief taste on what we're going to be talking about next week.
All right,
so that's easy. That's easy. Women ain't shit. They're delusional. City boys is up.
City boys up.
All we're talking about next week is monogamy dead. There's a lot of celebrities lately. You heard Kofi, I forgot how to pronounce his last name. Kofi from Girls Trip. He's been in a couple other movies too. You also have Lizzo, Neo. They've been more open about their poly lifestyle.
They freaks.
And plus, Neo has 2 or 3 failed marriages, so that's
right.
At this point, he like this point, fuck it.
But don't Neo? He got like 3 wives now and shit. I saw a video with him kissing. He got 4.
Yeah.
Well, he got enough money to support him. I think that, and I don't want to go too much into what we're gonna talk about. But if you got the money to support those many people, by all means.
Yeah, but the also thing is like it's monogamy dead. So a lot of people just are getting away from monogamy as a whole because they believe it's it's too it's unrealistic. Some people feel like
It was brought by the colonizers. We wasn't
right that some people have that mentality. There's some people I know people who are married but they don't live in the same house. So there's
white people don't sleep in the same bed, but go ahead.
Well, yeah. Well, at least you're in the same house though. So I mean like god damn. But when you say you need your space, you need your space. So we're gonna be talking about this is monogamy dead and the alternative lifestyles that people are getting into because they feel like monogamy doesn't work.
They just don't want to be committed.
Adrian raised her hand, so I'm assuming she don't want to. Are you not wanting to be?
Shit, Adrian is single now. Shit, anybody? We might have to put Adrian on Pop the Balloon. All right then. This is what she put in there. Father initiative, resources, employment, education, mental health, and more. Okay, all right. Why we always got to see father shit? What about mothers? Motherhood initiative, resources, and employment, education, and mental. It's the mothers that's leaving their kids in the house for 5 years, not the fathers. They just ain't there. Shit. All right, I digress. All right, I'm done.
So yeah, that's all on my desk. J-Mo?
Shit. What I've been seeing on YouTube and all that everything, shit, City Boys been up, man. So shit, it's about time, dog. 2025 City Boys, winter, spring, summer, fall, autumn, all year. We up 10,000.
Well, there you have it.
Don't take it up with me, take it up with God.
Only if you're not a politician. So
amen.
But yeah, I think that wraps it up for tonight, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we make sure that you be back here same time, same place next week. And yeah, I am a little tipsy. I've been drinking some tequila, so I'm good though.
Oh shit.
Feeling right. What we doing tonight, J-Mo? Gigz? Who got a party tonight?
You the DJ.
You're not DJing tonight?
Right, you the DJ. I'm the
hell no. I just want to go hang. Shit, I want to DJ. I want to go party too. I'll miss that. Don't forget the House of Sync meet and greet is March the 30th. For those of you that are part of House of Sync, you'll see that information in our group. Do not share it outside of the group, please. We just got just exclusively for those members. If you want to become a member, you can search us on Facebook, House of Sync, and become a member, and then you invited to the party. We got DJ 6'5". That's going to be in the house.
Is there any food or drink specials?
So I have, I'm waiting on confirmation from the bartender that's going to be there. But I think that what I'm going to do is everybody can just bring their own shit. Just BYOB. And then there'll be food there. Or you can bring your own food.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, just bring your own shit. This is like not a formal party. Just bring your own shit. And you can smoke. So rock on. Y'all know what's up.
I like that.
Just some laid back, low key type of shit. Meet and greet. Take photos.
Just make sure you get permission to post them. People like to post.
You know, they're going to do that anyway. We just got to invest into a cell phone jammer, signal jammer, and then we can just go ahead and just do that. And they won't be able to post until they go home or get out of the building. And then we can just blame it on AI because there's no video.
I agree.
Gigz, make sure you bring your camera. All right, ladies and gentlemen, good night.
Good night, everybody.